Hey, it's Fun Day Friday. How exciting. Mrs. Tolly didn't feature on this one last Friday because I was in work. So I'm super excited to be involved in this one and it looks fantastic. You are going to have a really, really cool day. Happy Friday, everyone.
Fun Day Friday, everybody. It's absolutely whizzed round this week. How exciting! We've got lots of new choices for you to do today, and we've got even more new challenges for you today because you can do some in the Easter holidays as well. Now, we are very lucky because we have now got access. That means we're allowed to have a look and log in to a new online learning platform called Charanga. Now, on Charanga, there's lots of different music tasks. You can make music, you can sing along, you can practice like we did last Friday, practice using your rhythm, all sorts. It's really, really fun, and we are so lucky. Now, probably as you're watching this morning report, Mrs. Tolley and Miss Hollinshead will be sending out your logins as quick as we possibly can so that you can log in as soon as you've watched this morning report, really, which is super exciting. Now, you have to follow the link on this slide, and when you've followed it, you'll see on the left hand side it'll say teacher and pupil login. Click on that and then put in your individual password. Don't put the example that's on this slide because you won't get in. You need to put your individual login that me or Mrs. Tolley have sent to you through message. Okay, we are so lucky because Miss Gull is going to give us a new task to do every week, which is just so exciting. I can't wait for these music tasks. We absolutely love music in reception, so I just can't wait to see what you are getting up to.
Those of you who know me know that one of my big things that I love is right dance. We have so much fun in school doing right dance, but not only do we have fun, we learn lots from it too. Obviously, we learn how to write, but in a really fun way. But more importantly than that, it makes us strong, ready to become a writer. We work on our wrists to make sure they're strong enough to hold a pencil. But the most important thing about being a good writer is our core strength. And Mrs. Tolley on my video link talks all about the importance of right dance, what it does to help us become good writers, and we can have lots of fun at the same time. Now, don't get laughing at my dance moves. I tried my absolute best. I am sure that you can do better. Okay, so have a great time, and if you are from Mrs. Tolley's school and your grown-up wants to take a video of you doing it and send me a video over, I would love to see your super cool moves. Have a great time and get that core strength built up. Okay, good luck. Found some amazing Easter crafts. I thought it would be really nice if we could have an Easter craft session. We've done lots of spring crafts over the last couple of weeks, but I specifically have looked at Easter crafts today. So let's have a little look at what I found. Now, I tried to look for ideas that, number one, were nice and easy, so grown-ups didn't have to get into too much of a panic, because some grown-ups are not very good at craft, but we won't tell them, okay? And number two, I tried to look for ideas so that we could use things around the home that we might already have. So I tried not to make it too tricky, but I think you will agree they all look wonderful. So let's have a little look. We have got up the top some little cone bunnies. So you can make your own cone out of paper and decorate it into a bunny with whatever you've got. We've got a handprint chick up the top with little concertina crinkly legs, which is nice and easy to do. If you haven't got coloured paper, you can colour it in. If you haven't got feathers, you can just paint it or use whatever you've got. Down the bottom, we've got a little egg box that's been cut up and made into little Easter chicks, which are super cute. The daffodil is very simple but super effective. Look, it's just a daffodil shape, the flower, that you can cut out on a lollipop stick. If you haven't got a lollipop stick, you could use a straw or something different. And in the middle, it's just one little paper cake case stuck in. So if the grown-ups have got any cake cases in the kitchen cupboard, you could borrow one of those. We've got some beautiful Easter eggs decorated at the top. And don't forget, today I will be judging the Easter egg competition. So if you have made an egg make sure it is sent to me before 4 o'clock, and I will judge the Easter egg competition, okay? Down the bottom, I can see some lovely little either paper plates or paper dishes that you might have in the kitchen that you could create into little bunnies. They have used pipe cleaners for their whiskers, but if you haven't got pipe cleaners, again, you could use straw or rolled up pieces of paper, whatever you like. Now, at the top, we've got more handprints, but this time it's handprint bunnies. Remember, when you do your handprint, leave it to dry before you add the detail, otherwise it turns into a big smudge. And then near the top, something that we're probably all using a lot are our toilet rolls. So instead of throwing the toilet roll away, then we can decorate it and make that into little bunny as well. Or you can use the kitchen rolls and cut them in half and make 2 smaller ones instead. And then at the bottom, there are some little lollipop sticks with an Easter chick and an Easter bunny face on. So there's lots and lots of ideas. I've also put a little link at the bottom. It's a little colour song to make us think about our painting in our craft little workshop that we're doing today. So have a great crafty session, and I hope you produce some beautiful, beautiful work. So we have decided to add an extra slide in. The reason we've added this in today is because we wanted to put as many ideas as we could on here so you can make it last during the Easter holidays, okay? So there's lots of different activities to keep you busy, and these ones really look super cool, so I thought let's add these in because they look nice and easy. Now at the bottom there is a YouTube link, and that is a children's meditation. So you can find somewhere quiet and you can listen to the children's meditation. Remember, at school when we meditate, we use our fingers like this to keep ourselves calm. Sometimes we close our eyes, so you can do a little bit of meditation and practice your breathing techniques, okay? It's good for our mind, it's good to calm us down, and it's good to help us focus. So that's a nice little start to our sensory page. Mrs. Tolly's friend posted this rainbow breathing on Facebook, and I read it and thought how lovely it would be to share it with you. Okay, so this is what you have to do. First of all, you need to either find a rainbow that you've already created, because I know lots of you in your craft sessions have already created it. If you haven't created one, draw a rainbow with your colours first of all. Then you put your rainbow in front of you, and the instructions you can go through with a grown-up. The instructions will tell you exactly what to do, but I'm going to give you a little example. It's all about our breathing, and we learn about our breathing techniques at school. So we breathe in through our nose and out through our mouth. In through our nose, out through our mouth. So this is a nice little breathing activity, because what you do, you start at the bottom of one colour of the rainbow. So you can start at whatever colour you want, start at the bottom, and you can breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth until you get to the bottom. Then you can start on the next colour. So let's do it together. Are you ready? And you can do it all the way. Keep on repeating it until you've done every colour in the rainbow, and each time you can breathe in and out. So I thought that was a really nice activity. Now we have got some homemade sensory crafts to make here, okay? We have got some Play-Doh, some fizzy blocks and some ice paints. So Mrs. Tolly did have a little look, and I did kind of think that these would be maybe the things that people have got in their kitchen cupboard, so it might be a little bit easier to use. Or maybe if you are going out for your weekly shop, you might want to grab a few little ingredients and you can have a go at making these super cool things. If you do have a go at making them and you're from my school, please post or let me know how you get on with them. I'd really like to know. I will be trying them myself with Daisy, but you can have a little go and share your successes with me. Okay, happy sensory page, everyone.
4 is to make a spring sun catcher. Okay, so have a little look at the pictures, see which one you like, and you can make this out of anything you want. Okay, you could use cellophane and stick your petals and your leaves onto there. You could use baking paper, just something that lets the light through, or if it doesn't let the light through, if it's not transparent, then use a CD, okay, because CDs reflect the light and that'll make it look super pretty. Okay, now it might look easy, however, Miss Hollinshead has a special task for you, because you will say, well, we can't pick the flowers because in outdoor learning we're not allowed to pick flowers, because Miss Hollinshead gets very, very sad because when we pick the flowers then they die, and that's really it's really a big shame, and not everybody else can enjoy looking at them. So what I want you to do is find the petals that have fallen to the ground or on the floor, the petals of the leaves, okay, and make it as pretty as possible. So don't pick up the brown wet ones that are already decaying, that have already been on the ground for a long time. Pick up the ones that the wind have just blown off and they're still nice and fresh and still nice and pretty, okay? I know it's a tricky task. However, when I went on my dog walk yesterday, I had a little look around and I saw absolutely loads on the ground, so I'm sure you will be absolutely fine. Enjoy and send them to us on Class Dojo so we can see your amazing work. Choice number 5 is your technology option, okay? Now, some of you have already had a go at this, which is amazing because I haven't even asked you to. But what I would like you to do is have a go at making a spring or an Easter drawing using the drawing option on the Class Dojo, okay? So lots of us have already sent photos of our work. Lots of us have sent videos of our work. This time I would like you to have a go at drawing a picture. And if you want, you can even write a word using the drawing option as well, which would be even better. It'd be amazing, okay? I think that when we get back to school, we are going to be so good at using laptops and tablets and computers. We're going to run out of things to do. We're just going to be amazing. You're going to be better than me. And especially better than Mrs. Tolley, that's for sure. Your choice number 6 is an absolutely lovely one. It's to watch a movie, and your movie is called The Snail and the Whale by Julia Donaldson. And that's so exciting because I'm sure lots of you have got this story at home and we've read this story at school, so you already know it, which is fantastic. You can even join in with some of the words. Now, you can find this movie on BBC iPlayer, okay, and you could watch it with your mummies and daddies and brothers and sisters all together, or you could have a movie night, or you could have a movie day, okay? Now, on the next slide, Mrs. Tolley has put lots and lots of links to good things to watch on the screen. Normally we say not too much screen time, don't watch the telly, but obviously we're at home a lot, so you're going to be watching telly a lot more than you normally would. So please have a look at the links that are on the next slide, and if you are watching telly, then click on one of those because they're super things to watch and they'll make your brain very clever, okay? Fantastic.
Hello friends and parents, this is Mrs. Panessa. Hope you're all keeping safe and well. We are missing you all. Special big thank you to Mrs. Tolley, Miss Hollinshead and Miss Hicks for their lovely videos and keeping us busy every day. I'm just calling today with a few messages for all of our parents and children in Punjabi. Whilst you're learning and doing your morning report every day, maybe we can join with some fun learning some Punjabi numbers. Hun ਅਸੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਨੰਬਰ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਗਿਣਤੀ ਦੱਸਾਂਗੇ 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. That's numbers as in 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਰੋਜ਼ ਮਾਰਨਿੰਗ ਰਿਪੋਰਟ ਕਰਨੀ ਆ ਆਪਣੇ ਮਾਤਾ ਪਿਤਾ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਇੰਜੋਏ ਕਰਨਾ ਜੋ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕੰਮ ਮਿਲਦਾ ਉਹ ਸਾਰਾ ਕਰਨਾ please everybody join in the morning report and all the tasks that we are getting every day. We can also have a go at days of the week. ਹੁਣ ਅਸੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਹਫਤੇ ਦੇ ਦਿਨ ਸੋਮਵਾਰ ਮੰਗਲਵਾਰ ਬੁੱਧਵਾਰ ਵੀਰਵਾਰ ਸ਼ੁੱਕਰਵਾਰ ਸ਼ਨੀਚਰਵਾਰ Etwar. These were the days of the week in Punjabi. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I hope you enjoy this. Have fun learning. Bye now.
Thank you for joining us today. We hope that we've given you lots of ideas, and if nothing else, we hope that you have had some super fun times. Now, we're going to be logging off for a few weeks now because it is officially the Easter holiday. Even though it feels like we've been on holiday already, which we kind of have, we've got some more holiday now, but this is our official teacher's holiday. So we're going to log off, and what we're going to do, we're going to spend our 2 weeks, number 1, recovering because it's been quite hard work. Number 2, spending time with our family. And number 3, it's going to give us a chance to have a big catch up so we can prepare all your wonderful things for after the Easter break, okay? So even though it's a break, we'll still be super busy. So we just wanted to say a big goodbye and a huge thank you to everyone that's joined us, everyone that's subscribed. We are really, really grateful, and we hope that we've just made the last 2 weeks for you a little bit easier. That was our aim. We just wanted to add that bit of normality into the boys and girls' lives. We wanted to say hi to them every morning, keep them going, and we just wanted to make sure you had lots of cool ideas to do with them, okay? So for the boys and girls that come to our school, you are welcome to carry on posting on Dojo. We won't be looking at Dojo over Easter. We will log off, but on the first Monday back, we'll go through all our posts and we'll get everything approved and we'll feed back to you. So you won't hear from us from Dojo, but you are welcome to post. Now, I can hear some of the mums and dads saying, oh my goodness, 2 weeks, what am I going to do? I haven't got the morning report. But this is what I just wanted to say to you, okay? The best thing for children, especially young children, the best thing you can do for them is lots of repetition, and that embeds their previous knowledge, their previous learning. So if you read a story 2 weeks ago, rather than you just thinking, oh, they've read that one, they don't want to hear it again, it's really, really important that you actually do go over old things and question their understanding, question them on what they can remember, and that makes them really use their brain, and it also gives you an idea of what information they actually learnt and took in. So this is what we're going to suggest to you. Even though we're logging off, we are going to suggest for the next 2 weeks during the week time, so for 10 days, that you go back onto YouTube and go back over all our previous morning reports. So start from the first Monday and say to the children, we're just going to have a look again. Shall we have a little look what we can remember from it? Can you remember what that date was? Oh, what was the weather like that day? Oh, I remember that book. Do you want to read it again? Those kind of things. So your children can fill any gaps that they missed. And also it gives you opportunity, if you didn't have time to do all the activities and that you really wanted to, but you just ran out of time, this Easter break will give you the chance to have a good catch up. And if there was a craft activity or some writing you didn't get a chance to do, no pressure, but you've got 2 weeks to use some of those resources and ideas that we've provided. So we hope you have a super break. I hope everyone is well. Please stay safe, continue to stay indoors. I know it's been hard, but you are doing a fantastic job. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I really look forward to seeing you in 2 weeks' time with a new refreshed morning report. Okay, boys and girls, sending all our love, and we will see you soon. Okay, goodbye.